Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. The Bobcats ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will go to work first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering his shoulder to get the first down on third down.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Owens. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Hits inside, it's Ramirez. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a three-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So Texas State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Austin Mack. He threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. Bunch formation for these receivers. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll go play action with Mack. He's going to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Austin Mack. Under pressure. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Mack. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth. Here's some daylight. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the... and takes... Touchdown, Bobcats.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out wide right, it's Young. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Got an alley. Across the 45. There's a crease. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attacked the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Intercepted for the 11th time. He's loose down the middle. The 30, at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas State. The defense putting... on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. On the draw, it's Ramirez. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Searching for space. Can they catch him? He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. There he goes. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Back has it. Maybe some room here. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game.
And he's just been so patient. He's following his blocks, letting it all develop in front of it, and then bursting through. And they were only in the first half.
He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll go play action with Mack. Touchdown, Texas State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Young. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, it's Ramirez. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense trying to take it back.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. And you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Throwing, Mack. Rushes on. Blasted as he lets it go. With the catch, it's Mays. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mack. They're all over him. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting the quarterback.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Mack to throw for it on 4th. Throws toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Wide receiver going in motion. takes the handoff. It's Ramirez. Swamped immediately.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Look out! And they're not on the same page there.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Fresno State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Finds his target. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Mack. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
Coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Handoff again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. This defense is... backed up, now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker, and how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. On the return. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. He's got an open man. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll use the running game on 1st and goals. Nowhere to go. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. The see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On the RPO, got him. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Oh, what a move to get open. Snags it, and there's running room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Ramirez. Enough to move the chains. Touchdown, Bulldog! Once he... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Austin Mack. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mack. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Bobcats. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looking for blockers. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. As we check in with Holly.
Hey, guys, here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And the Bulldogs in the hurry up.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Oh, he's got some space. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Drops back. It's Watson. just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Powers through the defender. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. They needed less than a yard, didn't hesitate, didn't think about the field goal, probably a little long for that, but they get the first down.
And now that you've got it and a fresh set of downs, look at where they are in the field. They're sort of in that fringe area. There are a lot of coaches that like to take shots.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Takes a hit as he fires. Had to force that one.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for running room. He's past the 30. Finally taken down after the huge pickup. Somehow didn't get the first down as the clock keeps winding here late in the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Oh, a double pass. Right side, it's Mays. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room through quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with the Bobcats head coach at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has...
He lets it fly. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing, Mack. Complete. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he's in! Touchdown, Texas State. Getting set for the point after. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him.
Sets a kickoff.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on Fresno State's sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing. Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Back to you.
Holly will see how they adjust. Throws it off the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Watson. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Firing to the right. Complete. Lots of room to run. The 20. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They give it back to him. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it. Mack. Oh, pressure's coming. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And he couldn't save the down or the yardage after the intentional grounding call. It'll be 2nd and long. They'll go play action with Mack. Still looking to his right. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. Lets it fly. He's got it way down the field. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Austin Mack. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They'll ride him again. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. Needs it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Bobcats are flying down the field. Throwing, Mack. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
2nd and long here. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Out wide right, it's Mays. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Buying time to his right. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Left side, it's Mays. Headed to... Touchdown, Texas State. A great catch and run for 6.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
56, Fresno State, 10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Scanning the field, it's Watson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand.
What an unbelievable one-handed grab by that wide receiver. David, there was nothing that defender could have done on that play.
Yeah, and I don't know what you want these defenders to do. You're right, it was pretty good coverage, but you got so many receivers now that they run so fast, and you got these big targets out wide. And then guess what? They don't even need 2 hands anymore. You know why? Because these gloves are so sticky, it's amazing. You see them down the field, way down the field. Not like this was just a short pass. Just sticks that 1 mid up there and brings it in.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. A shot toward the end zone. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He's changing the play. They'll go play action with Mack. Moves to his right. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Upstairs to make the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. There's some room. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The snap, wants to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's open on the right. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it off. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Mack. Mack's got it on the screen. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Looking to pass. It's Mack. It's complete to the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Bobcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Sends it back in motion. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Austin Mack. Escapes the pressure going right. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown! Well, this one had all